Hi to everybody in New Jersey's #1 city from here in Beit Shemesh, which I think is Israel's number something city, I don't really know. We would like to give Chanukah greetings from our family to yours. We miss everybody and we'd like to wish everybody a wonderful Chanukah filled with light and happiness and joy and good health. And what we'd like to do is take a little bit of a tour of our apartment and discuss a little Chanukah conundrum that we have, and maybe share a little bit of Torah together. And even though we're separated by an ocean, our families could spend a little bit of this Chanukah, just a few minutes together. We're in our apartment right now, and you'll discover that, as you could see, if you look outside, you see the Chanukah set up here. This is the door to our garden, and if you look right outside, you'll see the sun is starting to set over Israel. Chanukah is almost upon us, and we have a small problem. I'm going to show you the problem if you join me outside as we go take a little bit of some footage outside of our apartment. What you're looking at now is the outside of our apartment. You could see the beautiful bushes, the flowers, the orange trees. It was all very, very lovely, with one small problem. What you're looking at, I'm going down the steps, and what you're looking at is the most of our apartment that you can see from the outdoors. If you're outside and you're looking into our apartment, you see the trees, the oranges, the flowers, the wall, but you really cannot see inside the apartment. Which, as Chanukah approaches, we're going to go back inside now, leads us to a very interesting question. Where on earth are we supposed to put our Chanukiot? As you probably know, one of the big parts of the mitzvah of lighting Chanukah candles is Pirsumei Nisa, to publicize the nace. And the Gemara says, which is followed by the halacha, that the best place to put your Chanukah candles is by the outside door to your house. If you live on a higher floor, you can't get it outside, then you put it in the window. In other words, the idea is you want everybody to see it. And that's been the practice of Jews throughout the ages. In America, we keep our menorot inside the house. In a lot of places in Israel, people put them outside of the house. The idea is keep it somewhere where people will see it so that we could share the nace of Chanukah with everybody who passes by and with everybody who could see our Chanukah candles. The Gemara also says, though, and this is also a halacha, if you live in a time of danger, b'shat ha-sakana, maniach al shulchan v'dayo, if you can't put the menorah in the window because you're afraid that something bad is going to happen, put it on the table, keep it inside, let your family see it, publicize the nace amongst the people who are inside, and that's sufficient. You still get the mitzvah of Chanukah candles in that way. So here we are in Israel with a great opportunity to be in a land full of Jews, and we really wanted to put our Chanukah candles outside. The problem is, as you saw, as I just showed you a moment ago, from the outside, all you see is trees and bushes, and you can get a better view of our mirpesa. We're standing on our porch right now. This is what you saw from the outside. Now you're looking at that from the inside. How on earth are we going to do Pirsumei Nisa? How are we going to have our Chanukah candles lit properly? And so here's our solution to Pirsumei Nisa. If everybody else is going to be lighting al hashulchan over there, we are going to be lighting, as the Gemara says, al petach beitom yibachutz. How do we do that? I invite everybody to join me as we go light our first Chanukah candle. Right outside the door to our apartment. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvosav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Chanukah.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoseinu bayamim ha'hem b'azman hazeh.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'achiyanu v'kiyamanu v'higyanu l'azman hazeh.
Amen. הנרות הללו.
הנרות הללו אנחנו מדליקים על הניסים, גם לפלאות, גם לתשועות.